Hey guys, it's KJM and it's like day 70 something of waist training. And I just wanted to drop you guys like a quick update. So I'm in my LUXX Curves, Perfect Curves, which is their most popular traditional trainer. I'm in a small with one extender. So that brings it up to like, I guess like a small and a half, like almost a medium or something like that. So first 30 days took a lot of adjusting. If you haven't watched my video on what the first 30 days of waist training was like for me, then you want to definitely check out my YouTube channel and watch that video. I would say the second 30 days, I really thought, oh, it's getting easier, it's getting easier. I really know what to do. But for those first 60 days, I was breaking in the same waist trainer. So once I was getting close to the 70-day mark, I had to start. I had already went through all the hoops for the first waist trainer, and now I have to start like a new one. And so that's what's making day 70 something. I'm sorry, I don't count as in day 1, day 2. When I write it down, I put the date, like today is like May 10th, and I'll put what time I put it on, and I'll put exactly what time I took it off. So I don't go like day 1, day 2, day 3. But I'm at least over day 70. That I know for sure because I think I started February 24th. So anywho, breaking in a new trainer, when you're doing that, it almost feels like you're starting all over. Like I'm getting a little bit of shoulder pain, even with my rubber gloves, trying to get myself in this bad boy. I recently got a new nail tech, so I'm back to having more length with my nails. And honestly, for working out, my nails doesn't prevent me from anything I want to do. But with this trainer, a longer length of nails definitely is challenging. So there was like a moment yesterday that I really thought about ripping this thing off my body and just like throwing it in the garbage. So I say this to say like, I'm trying my best to waist train into the fall, like early fall, so I could give you guys at least like a full like 6-month update at least of what it's like to waist train. But there are days where it's really easy breezy, and then there are days where it's super, super challenging. I would say every 30 days, there's like a different challenge. And if you have to break in a new waist trainer, it definitely kind of starts you back to square one. So I'm now having to do some extra exercises to kind of get this shoulder, because for some reason I'm pulling more on the shoulder as I try to get myself into the waist trainer. Anyway, I didn't throw it in the garbage, but the reason why I wanted to do this impromptu update on this very moment on Temptation Tuesday is because I wanted to let it be known that when you're on any kind of fitness journey or you're trying anything new mixed with your regular workouts, because as y'all know, I work out 5 days a week. So as you're on that journey, it's not really going to be about what you're passionate about. It's going to be what you're more consistent about. So even though I'm over 3 years into my yoga journey, I still see myself as a regular person. I'm not a gym buff. I'm not a person in love with working out, but I do feel like I need to do it, and I have stayed committed doing it. So this waist training business to me is harder than picking up yoga. No joke. Okay? It's definitely harder, and I definitely have my moments, but I wanted to share because I wanted to let you guys know that sometimes, whatever your journey is, whether it's weight training, kickboxing, yoga, running, whatever your journey is, there are going to be moments where you want to quit. And I'm really telling you to like fight those moments. As long as you're not in pain or hurting yourself or anything like that, like really fight those moments. And I'm praying I do not break a nail. Fight those moments the best you can and try to hang in there. I still don't know if I feel like this is worth it. Another thing, I would say within your first 30 days, because it's something new to your body, and it's also like you're eating your meals, so it's squeezing your stomach and making less room for food. I think within your first 30 days, you'll probably lose a bunch of inches really quick, depending on what else you're doing, or even if you're not doing much. But I think once you get over the first 30 days and your body is used to waist training, then honey, you're gonna have to put some work in. And right now, if y'all don't see me with a semi-flat stomach, it's because I'm in love with Reese's peanut butter cups. And right now, they're doing everything for me. That's like been my obsession since like October. So I've been trying to chill on it, but that's literally been the downside. So I got Reese's peanut butter cups here. Some things to remember. Okay, I've had 3 periods waist training, and waist training actually did help my periods, which I've already explained that I have pretty violent ones because of a medical condition. So I heard that it helped with your cycle, but I didn't know if it would help with people like me where you have a violent cycle because of a medical condition, but it actually has helped. Less cramps. I have more details on that. So if you want to like inbox me if you have any questions about that, or if you know me personally and you want to shoot me a note and ask me about that, like then I'll get into details, but I don't want to gross anybody out. But I definitely have noticed changes in my cycle within the last 3 cycles I've had wearing the waist trainer. Also, I was starting to get lower back pains before I started waist training, and now I don't get them. Honestly, the biggest downside to waist training is having to put this trainer on yourself. So if you have somebody else that could put this trainer on for you, and they've got that shoulder strength and they can get you in this bad boy every day, then you're good to go. But I like to be independent. I don't want to depend on anybody to put me in it. So I've gotten the rubber gloves. I'm trying to grip. I want to keep my nails. I want to stick with the process. And I have been consistent. So with waist training, if you've been consistent, you don't necessarily have to do it every day. I'm 70 something days in, and I've definitely done it every day. My goal is to not take a break until I'm on some sort of vacation, because obviously this waist trainer is not going to go with like a swimsuit, or it's not going to go with the 120 desert heat or anything like that. So I'm trying to only take breaks when I am going to be away for a period of time. And so I'm trying to stick with it. But I'm just letting you guys know I've had my moments, my shitty moments with it. I've had moments where I wanted to give up. People could keep asking me how I feel about it, and I keep saying I'll let you guys know probably like at the beginning of October how I feel about it, unless I quit before. That's kind of my goal, to stick with it. But I definitely think waist training alone is not enough. So I already work out or whatever. I'm not good at watching what I eat, but I'm going to really try to at least minimize some of the bad stuff. But definitely remember, everything is a process. So if you feel like quitting, I don't care what the thing is, don't think you have to be in love with it. You just have to be committed to it. It kind of reminds me of relationships. Like, you may love someone, but every day you may not feel that lovey-dovey feeling. Sometimes you may hate them. But it's that consistency and the commitment that you made that is going to make you come back to the drawing board and try again. And I think that's how fitness works. All right, it's KJM, it's Temptation Tuesday. I'm just a regular woman on a journey. And honestly, look what this waist trainer does to the titties. And actually, this is like one of those tops that keeps me in nicely. But the waist trainer, I'll be driving and my titties are like boom, bada, bum, bada, bum at the light. Bing, bing, bing. And I'm like, people probably think, like the other day, I went to get my nails done and my nail tech was like, I can't stop looking at them. And she's like, I'm not trying to be rude, but they're like, ah. And I'm like, girl, that's what the waist trainer does. And then I already got perky boobs, so it is what it is. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, if you're not following me on IG, if you're not following me on TikTok, please do so. I'm a little behind in posting content, but that doesn't mean I haven't created it. So you guys could get this tomorrow. You could get it later tonight. I'm not even sure, but I'm going to work on trying to post a little bit more frequently. I just got a lot going on. All right, it's KJM. It's Temptation Tuesday, and this is my waist training update. Let me know how you feel about it. And I'm out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Okay, let me stop before I flash y'all. Oh, FYI, I got my EU Layer dark green body wave. I think it's 24 inches in. I just felt like I needed something extra, and this is my favorite wig by them. Okay, and I'm out.